Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on here really quick tonight and talk about one specific thing that I've gotten from a couple of people this week. Um, and it's pretty simple, I guess. It's not like an in-depth, really, like physics, science type thing. But I've had a few people come to me this week and say, or ask me, um, how do you talk to the guides? How do you talk to your guides? How do you talk to, specifically, two people asked me about Jesus. How do you talk to Jesus, to Yeshua, uh, your higher power? How do you do that? Um, they'll say things like, I think I'm doing it wrong. I think that, I'm not saying the right things. I don't know how to talk to them. I'm afraid that, I'm asking the wrong questions, or, what do you do? Like, how do you do that? And my answer to that always is just very simple. Just talk to them. I guess it sounds easier than it is for some people. I've always had this very close relationship that I really can't put into words. I really can't explain. Ever since I was a small, a little kid, of just an understanding of this relationship that I have with Christ, or with my higher power, or with what most of us, refer to as God, with that energy and other beings. I've just always been very open, and I've always had a very open understanding of that. I don't know why or how. It's just always been there. So that was never an issue for me to have to think about talking to them, or carrying on conversation, or asking them a question, or connecting at all. So this week I've had several people come to me with that exact thing. So I know that that is a hello, a knock on the door from the universe saying, you need to address this, and do it in simple terms. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. But yeah, I've had several people just say, how do you do that? Like, what works? What's the right way? And I'm just going to tell you, there is no right or wrong way. It's your way of talking to your higher power, whatever word you use to distinguish that being, that energy, whether it be God or grandfather, or Jesus. I call him for short JC. He really doesn't mind what you call him, or any of those, the higher, celestial beings. If you want to call them by name, call them whatever name you feel comfortable with. How do you know them? What feels right to you? The biggest thing is that they just want you to have a relationship with them. That's it. There's no wrong way. There's no right way. You can just start out just like you're talking with a friend, because really that's what they are, friends and family. And there's no wrong way to do it. They just really want you to have a conversation and ask them questions and ask their guidance. Go to them just like you would knock on the door of your best friend from high school, or whoever, so that's really all it is. Go find a quiet spot and say, hey, help me with this, or this is the kind of day I'm having, can you please offer me some suggestions, or show me the way to get through this issue, or what do you think about this, or hey JC, what about this? A lot of people do, and I've had a few people say, oh, you shouldn't call him that, you shouldn't call him JC or Jay or whatever. And I'm like, well, he doesn't care. As long as I'm talking to him, he doesn't really care. He's not offended by that. The being that I've known my whole life, the God, my God, my father, grandfather, Yeshua, Jesus, angels, whoever they are, they've never, cared if I called them an actual name. It was just me having a relationship with them. And you'll see if you become very close to the consciousness and the being of Christ and Jesus specifically, he is so approachable and he's so down to earth. And like, he will joke around and he will, I used to joke with some of my friends and say, yeah, he shows up in a t-shirt and blue jeans and Birkenstocks, with his hair in a ponytail or something. I mean, that's how I see him. He's very, very much like us, and he wants to have a relationship with you. So there is no wrong way to do it. Don't think you're doing it wrong. Just do it. Just talk to him or talk to whoever, your angels. If you want to put a name to him, Michael or Metatron or however you see that, Mary Magdalene, whoever, just talk to them just like you would your friend, because really that's what they are, friend and family. But I have a download that he did. This was from last year, but I just reposted it because it's really good. This is from the Christ Consciousness. This is from Yeshua, from December of 2020. And this is what he said. Open your heart to me. Spend time with me. Talk to me. I am here. I'm always with you. It is my deep love for you that is misunderstood. There are no conditions. There are no limits. My love for you just is. It always has been. It is unwavering, yes. Open your heart to me like you're opening up to a friend. I am your friend. I am fully accepting of you for who you are and where you are. Religion has no place and doesn't matter. Only love. Pure love from me and pure love from the Creator. And that was just a very simple message that covers a lot. Yeah, he loves us no matter what. I mean, his love just is. And if you've ever been in a dream or a dream state or astral travel or in the other dimensions with these beings, it is nothing like what we experience here. It's so beautiful. And his love really is. It just is. And he does accept you for who you are and where you are without even asking any questions. He doesn't care. He just loves you. So don't feel like you're doing something or saying something wrong or you're going to offend him. No. He's your friend. He's there for you to talk to, and he wants you to talk to him. And yeah, just make it easy. It just like you're talking to your best buddy. So, because that's really what he is.